Tuesday. Before I get into today's video, I actually want to say thank you to everyone who sent me well wishes and prayed for me yesterday. I had a stomach virus hit me early Tuesday, but it wasn't too bad, but it hit really hard Tuesday night. And I was just not feeling well yesterday at all, and still dealing with some stomach things. So I appreciate your prayers. I appreciate your patience. And I know I'm a few minutes late today. I am dealing with a lot this morning. You see, if you could see, my hair still isn't even dry. I just came out here just as I was. And I know y'all accept me as I am, or else you wouldn't come watch me. But today I want to continue with what I talked about on Tuesday. And I'm not sure, that may be Claudette or it may be Lori, but I'm glad you're here. And good morning to you too. But today I want to talk about continue with Tuesday. And should you take a season off? Now, a season doesn't have to be like we think of a season in our years, where we have 3 months. A season could be a week, a couple of days. A season, hey Carrie, I'm so glad you're here with me this morning. But a season can be as much as small as a couple of days to a year or so. And you have to figure out, is it right for you to take a season off? Is it time? And I want to talk to you today about how I discovered that it was time, and that why I stepped away for a couple of weeks. And that's the first thing. You need to figure out why. Why are you wanting to step away? What's going on? And when I really had put this to the back of my mind, but yesterday when I was going through, not yesterday, but Tuesday when I was going through some things, I remembered that on the 15th of June, if you'd like to go back and watch that video, you can see it on YouTube. It might be easier to find there, but it's in Facebook too. But I did a video on purpose, passion, and gratitude when they all feel thin. And it's very ironic. I did it that morning. I was feeling so thin in all those areas of my life. And when I finished that video that morning, I went on about my business. And that night when I was on a call, I clearly felt the Lord tell me, you need to step away. And I realize now it was because all of that was so thin in my life. And I'm going to be doing a blog post on that for my church next week. We get very thin sometimes in those things, in our purpose, passion, and gratitude. And that may be where you're at right now. If it is, look at that deeply and see, do you need to step away? But weigh it strong and be certain. Just because you're a little tired doesn't mean you need to step away. Just because you've got a lot going on doesn't mean you need to step away. You need to be certain. So the next thing you need to look at is your workload and your lifestyle. What's going on right now? There were certain things that even though I stepped away, I couldn't step away from everything. And my main thing I stepped away from was coming out here live and doing my reels and posting a lot. Those were the main things. Social media is mainly where I stepped away. I still was working and put on a retreat, had meetings about an upcoming event that I am coordinating and putting together. So I worked. And actually stepping away completely is a big deal. So you need to really be certain. Make sure you don't have any unfinished projects, anything that's got deadlines. Be certain before you step away. Weigh the pros and cons. If you watch my video from Tuesday, you heard me talk about how stepping away from social media and doing my lives and doing my reels, how that affected. It didn't affect me as much here on Facebook as it did in Instagram and TikTok. So you need to be aware of, weigh those pros and cons. It's going to affect your engagement if you do something like that. However you're stepping away, whether it's from physical work or, work here on social media, weigh it. Let me see. You stepped away. It gave you the ability to see things as they are and come back with a new vision and passion. Yes, that's what's going on with me right now. And I'll explain that a little bit more. But you also need to make the decision based on what's best for you. Don't look at what don't look at what I've done. Don't look at what other people do. Weigh out what's best for you, for your life, for your family, for your business. and call out the elephant. I came out here the next morning after God showed me that. I came out the next morning and said, hey guys, I'm not going to be here for a little bit. If you've got responsibilities, call out those elephants. Go to the people you're responsible to and let them know, hey, I need to step away. It may be a week, 2 weeks, whatever. Let them know what your expectations are and keep them in the loop. That is so important. Don't ever, ever just step away and not let people know, the people that you are responsible to. And I feel like I'm responsible to y'all. If you come out here and watch me every day, I'm responsible to you. If you're in my Facebook community, I'm responsible to you. Now, I want to tell you what stepping away did for me and what it has helped me with. Yeah, I paid the price a little in my social media engagement, but it was worth it for me to do that. It may not be for you. Again, you've got to weigh that. But what I did, I'd gotten to where I was not managing my time and my efforts and everything like I should be. And it seemed like I would come in my office every day and I was just spinning my wheels. I felt lost at times. I felt like I sat in here 6 or 7 hours a day and didn't get anything done. And my goal is to actually only work about 5 to 10 hours a week. And I can't reach that if I'm not managing my time like I should. Well, just before I stepped away, I had found through Martha Krejci, she had Megan Sumrell on her one of her lives one day. And I'm like, oh, I really need to take this in. I really need to pay attention to what Megan's saying. And so I looked into Megan more, and I have a few of her programs now. And I'm going to tell you my favorite, very favorite. She has one on taking notes, and she has her top program. And it's not expensive, guys. I'm telling you, it's not expensive at all. Her top program is her actual managing program. I would recommend both, especially if you're a note taker. The note taking program is phenomenal. I have notes. I literally had notes all over the place. And right after I stepped away, Michael and I were taking a trip, and I took all of my notes all over the place and organized probably 90% of them on the trip. Did it in just a couple of hours because I learned how to do it. And it's her processes. What the thing I love the most about Megan, a couple of things. Number one, it's made for women. It's by a woman for women. But my hands down, most favorite thing about Megan is that she says, these are the processes, make them your own. How many of you have actually purchased a course or even a free, and you go out there and you try to do it, and it's like you have to do it this way? And there's one I'm thinking of right now. I'm not going to mention it because I will not talk bad about someone else's program, and it may work for other people. But I'm a creative person, and I don't do well to fit my square peg into a round hole. And I couldn't do it. I just could not do this program. And actually, I don't ask for refunds often. I reached out to this person within a few days and said, I can't do this. I need a refund. This was a waste of my money. But Megan's program is, she says, take this. These are the essentials. Make them work for you. Wonderful program. I'm going to take in the comments it's my affiliate link. I'll be totally honest, but in the comments is my link to her top program. Get it. I'm telling you, get it. It is the most awesome program you will ever use. Y'all may have just seen my dog's tail go by. He likes to spend time in my closet. But anyway, her thing is, again, do it your way. I absolutely love that. Absolutely love how she presents this. And she has a digital planner and she has a hardbound planner you can get or not. She explains to you what to look for in a planner. You don't have to get her planner, but look at her stuff. I just invite you, look at what Megan has. It is phenomenal. She talks about it's not time management, it's self-management. That's what I want to leave you with. You don't learn how to manage time, you learn how to manage yourself. Wonderful program. I just invite you just to at least take a look at it. I'm going to jump off of here. I've got things to do. You've got things to do. I love you. More importantly, God loves you. Come join me tomorrow for my weekend review. I've got something I think to speak to y'all. Love you.